Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be cooking some ramen, and this is actually inspired by Claire and Aaron, or Aaron and Claire. I forget how the YouTube name is, but I'll link it in the description below. But they did a video a while back, maybe 2-3 months now, and it was about 8 different ways to cook ramen. And although they didn't cook it in any way that's vegan, I wanted to illustrate how easy it is to really veganize any recipe that you find. And I found that their ramen recipes were really easy to do, so I figured, why not do that? And so today, we're gonna actually be replicating their tomato ramen, but we're just gonna make it vegan, and we can add some things, we can take away some things, we'll see how it goes. So with that, let's just get right to cooking. Okay, so here's everything we're gonna be using. We have our ramen, of course, the tomato, which is the main course. I used some cucumber sticks to either garnish the top or put a little bit, maybe half and half inside. Some green onion on top for sure. I got this faux meat at an Asian store nearby, and it was like apparently supposed to be a faux beef, so I just hydrated it, drained it, and now I'm gonna cook with it. There's some regular red onion, about a quarter of a full onion, I should say, and then there's 3 garlics, and then sesame seed once again for topping. So it's gonna be really simple, and that's all you need. You don't even need half of this stuff. Like, I don't think they use this, or the garlic. But yeah, feel free to add whatever you have in your kitchen, whatever vegetables. Okay, so I've been heating up the pot pan for a little while. You can kind of feel the heat, but I like to always just check with a little bit of water, because I don't really cook with oil, so I'm always like water sauteing. So there you go, it's pretty hot. And so with that, now I can finally add the onion and garlic. Pre-diced, of course, and the garlic will be crushed. And if you actually watch the video from Claire and Aaron, you'll see that they don't really do this step. They don't really cook or saute the onion and garlic. They instead put it with the pot boiling. But I find that it's better to just saute them first. And as a matter of fact, I don't even think the recipe calls for garlic. I just love garlic. So just feel free to do what you want. Like I always say, just, you know what you like. So just don't be afraid to try things. So when you're not cooking with oil, you just want to keep stirring it. Let it just brown like normal. It'll take a little longer since there's no oil. And you want to stir it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. But if it does at any point, just feel free to add a little bit more water. But add the water in small increments, like say, tablespoon or 2 at a time. You don't want to, flood this thing so that it's like completely liquid. But yeah, we're just going to keep doing this until it's golden brown. It's starting to get brown. I'm also just going to add the faux meat now, just for fun. See how that goes. Start heating everything up together and keep stirring. Okay, now that everything has been heated through thoroughly, I'm just going to add the water amount for the ramen noodles based on the instructions on the package. With the water, we're going to add our tomatoes, and we're going to bring everything to a boil. I probably should have put more tomato now that I'm looking at it, but as a matter of fact, I will add some more tomatoes, so here's just 1 extra small tomato. Add to that, and we shall bring this to a boil. Now it is slowly coming to a boil, so I'm going to keep stirring. And at this point, you're just going to add the seasoning packet that comes with your ramen, so check it out. Now you can kind of squish the tomatoes to get all that juice and flesh out of there, now that it should be soft enough to do so. And it'll also just basically enrich the flavor of the ramen. So just do that at your own pace. Feel free to just mash it as best you can. Now that it's at a roaring boil, pretty much ready just for the noodles, which I'll just add in here. There you go. And stir that baby up. And 2 minutes later, it's pretty much done. The package instructions for this one, the noodles don't take long to cook at all. And there's just a lot of meat and stuff. So I'm just going to put this in a bowl and serve it with all our toppings. And I think that's pretty much it. Alright, so finally we can just garnish this baby up. So here we go. Green onions, fresh of course. Just put that baby on top. And then just sprinkle some sesame seed. So I'm just gonna, well, maybe not as much as me, but I don't mind. And there you go. I don't know if you guys can really see from there. There she is, all sesamied up. I'll stir her in so she doesn't look as bad. But now I'm ready to eat. Okay, so there's the ramen, and I almost forgot about the cucumber matchsticks. But I'm just gonna put, you know, like maybe half of this on the side here. Just call that a day. I'll probably put half more later or just eat it raw, because I don't mind. But yeah, let's go for the taste test, shall we? It's really hot. Yeah. I don't know what it is about the tomato and the ramen, but it's just perfect, honestly. And I love the garlic taste that it has. The faux meat, let's see how it is. I actually haven't tried it yet. Okay. I see what they were going for. Yeah, honestly, it came out perfect. I'm pretty sure this is the faux meat they use at like the pho restaurants and stuff because it looks oddly familiar. And I gotta say, it came out well. The only thing I have, my only gripe with this is that the ramen packets, the little seasoning packets, are typically very high in sodium. But I mean, that's a very small price to pay for very cheap, easy, and delicious food. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this because I'm actually really hungry and I'm having my lunch a little later than I normally would. So I'll leave you guys at that. If you guys watched to the end, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, or just, you know, share it with someone that you care about. Whatever you decide to do, I appreciate any help and support that you give to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace.
So you woke up one day, you know what, I'm tired of being a man. I want to be a liberal.
I think there are plenty of men that are liberals.
Not real men.
You really think so?
Men who are liberals are betas.
What do you mean? What is a man to